VIP stats.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. On the Lions sideline, a look at their head coach. This guy's with 3 straight. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
You know, it's funny, some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but they just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates. If they can get a more collective performance similar to his, now I think they've got a real shot to have success.
He takes off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Detroit.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Putting the tight end in motion. Nix now on 1st and 10. This one not quite on target. Too much, and that one falls incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd.
They send the tight end in motion. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Detroit Lions, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Lions.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Packers' 31-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Lions going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1. Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Lions are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Packers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Gibbs on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Love. That one intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. That's right side and into the hands of Tislam. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll go play action with Nix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This one from 50. And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And the Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
20. That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now give up the middle, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Now Love. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up third and 5.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Green Bay. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers are on the board. It's 10-7.
Lions 10. Packers 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third.
Back to throw is Nix. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
14 yards. That's good. For the Lions. First down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Tight end going in motion here.
Brings up second and 5.
Play action now. It's Nix.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Lions first down.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. On first down, here's Nix to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
Lions first down. First and
Here's Gibbs, and he's going to be knocked down hard. behind the line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second down. Nix. That is hot.
Nix's pass.
Half yard. That's all they need on this third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Lions. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On second down, Love. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Packers.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
A gain of 2.
Throwing on second down, Love. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. A good play action with Love. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Jonas Sanker on the coverage.
A second down throw for Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
That's good.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
A gain of 19 yards.
Once again, it's Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. A run here with Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To Slaw, the man in motion. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 35.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9. Now Nick's going to look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break.
That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt, and he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
At the Lions' 48-yard line.
Here's Love to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
To throw is Love. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That's right side and brought in by Williams. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On the jet sweep, the give to St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
That's good for a Lions 1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, The offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take him down for a loss.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, they need 5.
A gain of 6 yards.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. A first down throw for Nix. And that ball led him, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. The Lions call their first timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Lions field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Lions can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Love firing to Golden. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. From the gun, it's Love. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's another Packers first down.
Here's Love. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
To throw is Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Back to throw is Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers are able to get it back within a score.
Before every game, we see these kickers. They have a very set and clear routine. We're down there on the field a lot of the times when they're working through it. They start in close, and then they work their way progressively back towards midfield. They end up taking the last couple kicks right around the logo, and that routine certainly paid off here.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on Indianapolis. And this is Jonathan Taylor. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Second and inches at the 38-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, Love. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Love to throw. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the
Now, faking the give. First down throw there is incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a run with their tight end.
The tight end of the ball carrier.
We'll try to pick this up on third and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it
Here's
third
Love.
and 8.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for number
I
87.
think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Whoa! And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
That's good for the Lions first down.
Off the RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7.
He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 6.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have a Lions first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Detroit Lions first down. An 8-yard pickup.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
To a tight end motioning left here.
At the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll go with the sneak. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line, enough to get the first down and keep it going. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing, Nix. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Lions add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way up to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Love. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Now Love. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Throwing is Love. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Lions 44-yard line.
Go with him, go with him. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A gain of 2. Makes it.
So these teams trade field goals in the 3rd as we come to the end of the quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
That's good.
Up the middle they go. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 20, here's second and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the gun, it's Love. Pass pop. It's Golden. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
16 yards. That's another Packers first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Tucker Kraft, touchdown Packers. That his first touchdown this year. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll step up and run this. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Lions first down.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
They'll throw. It's Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw is on to punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Not much happening there, just a short game. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now this looks like a design run, and he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
That's another. Here's 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Love firing to Golden. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Packers 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Love. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Love. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. They'll drop to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down. Nix. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can before third down. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Lions first down.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Here's second down.
Incomplete. The coverage by
Now Nix going to look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before third and 10? That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Back to throw is Love. Open is the tight end, Kraft. Second and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 34-yard line.
Into space at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Love to throw it on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Back to the air, it's Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. A lot riding on this play.
Brings up a third
High
down
game.
and
Final
10
minute.
yards to go.
Third down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This a potential game winner. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. Across the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Another try, second and 10. To throw is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Throwing. Nix. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Micah Parsons.
Nix's pass. Intercepted.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.